La 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 lattes were a.
Wendy has always known that this man has been spending her money on other women while still married to her. But her love for him took it all in until this one thing made her pull the plug. Did Kevin and Sharina actually steal from Wendy? And wait, with Kevin's IG Live, it seems like the dude isn't even done yet. Is Wendy finally exposing Kevin and his mistress for stealing from her and making her life a mess? When the news of Wendy Williams filing for divorce from Kevin Hunter got out in April 2019, it stirred up different emotions. Some people were thrilled about the news because it's been a long time coming. And others questioned what pushed her to act that way, since she had already said in the past that she was never going to leave him.
I'm still very much in love with my husband, and anybody who's been married for 5 minutes or 500 years, you know, marriages have ebbs and flows. Marriages are not easy. Don't ask me about mine until you see this gone. And it ain't going anywhere, not in this lifetime.
Aside from Kevin being married to Wendy for 22 years with a son, he was also the executive producer of her show, The Wendy Williams Show, and her manager too. Still, for the better part of that marriage, Kevin continuously cheated on her with different women and used her money to fund his lifestyle.
While I was living them were very hard, especially because I knew that Kevin was cheating on me at that time. I mean, Kevin is a serial cheat. You know, this girl who had his baby is not the only one. And it was shortly after we got married that I found that out.
We all know how much Wendy loved this man. She never hid it from us. And at every chance she got, she always let us know that she loves her husband, even though she was aware of all his flaws and what people were saying. She was never leaving him for nobody.
It's weird doing hot topics and being a hot topic. It's some sort of weird story going around the internet regarding my husband. The headlines were everywhere. The tabloids, the newspapers, credible news sources were talking about this affair. Now look, I'm a straight shooter, pow. All you gotta do is Google him and you see the story. You can believe what you want, but...
And that kind of love gave Kevin the go-ahead to do as he pleased, because most of the time when his name came up in the news, it was always bad news. People started speculating that it was obviously Wendy's money funding his cheating lifestyle. Because in truth, she was the only one he was working for at the time, while dishing out all her money on his mistress, Sharina. One time, an undisclosed source told Showbiz Cheat Sheet that Kevin sponsored Sharina's training to become a massage therapist, and then opened a kiosk for her at a mall in North Carolina. He also helped her open an online jewelry and clothing line called Vish, but both businesses failed. Despite all that has been said, Sharina paid no attention to them because she made sure to always put their vacation pictures in our faces, allowing us to judge the matter while she enjoyed Wendy's money. Another remarkable thing was the luxurious lifestyle they were living, and the $215,000 Ferrari Kevin bought Sharina with Wendy's money, of course. Man, this guy's crookedness should be studied.
This backwoods Barbie, he was tricking up money. She's in the passenger seat of my Rolls Royce Ferrari, and
And just when we thought that Kevin was done sprinkling those nasty surprises on us, yet another story surfaced online that Kevin had bought Sharina a $765,000 mansion just 9 miles away from the home he shared with Wendy. Wow, spending this huge amount just to make cheating easier? There is no denying that Sharina was enjoying all this love and attention she was getting from Kevin, and the life of luxury he sponsored. Because at one point, she tried persuading him to leave Wendy and move in permanently with her, but Kevin, knowing that all the cash in his bank and pocket came from Wendy's show, turned down the offer. In the midst of all this drama going on, Wendy would always pull up to her show every day, all glammed up and with bold smiles on her face, defending this man to the world. Wendy continued doing that until they dropped the bombshell on her that Kevin had welcomed a baby girl with Sharina. And that news broke the camel's back. Wendy went out of control. She had a relapse and was admitted to a hospital. While Wendy was going through this phase, her show went on break, and Kevin was unofficially fired from his office as the executive producer and as her manager, meaning no more constant paychecks for him. And then Wendy filed for a divorce. At that time, Wendy was denied access to her finances because her management believed that she wasn't in the right frame of mind to manage her own money. Now, guess who was in charge? Yep, you guessed it right. During the time Wendy was away recuperating, this guy has the audacity to engage Sharina with an $80,000 ring, shutting us all up. And this woman was happily flaunting what she and Kevin stole off another woman's sweat all over the internet, while she was away battling with both her physical and mental health. And trust me, people have lots of hateful words to say about her. This Twitter user said, "Good morning, Twitter, to everyone in the world except Kevin Hunter and Sharina Hudson for what they collectively did to Wendy, which later on caused her to lose her show. I miss the Wendy Williams show." Another user wrote, "It's Mrs. Steal Your Man, Sharina Hudson." Kevin knew that Wendy's previous actions of cutting him off meant the end of his luxurious lifestyle, so his next action was wild. He waited for her to get out of the hospital so he could strike again. Just a few days after Wendy got out of the hospital, an announcement was made about the new podcast show she intended to start. Kevin had made his next move. This man did a live IG video spitting straight BS.
Not just music industry, but this television industry for 11 years. And taking something that they would not give me, I had to take it to hold my people down. And I'm gonna say this with pride and passion. Nobody, and I mean nobody, will ever bring the energy, the charisma, the passion, the expertise, the talent, and whatever else you want to call it, like you seen Kelvin Hunter and my ex, Wendy Williams, and the team that was behind us. And I mean the whole team. That includes my current lady now, because it takes a village. And I'm gonna say it, yeah, I said it. Whoever don't like it, they just ain't gonna like it. And I'm gonna say it again. Nobody
of the Wendy Williams show. Kevin didn't want to walk away from the marriage without money, so during the divorce process, Kevin requested that Wendy pay him spousal support and child support for their 19-year-old son, Kevin Jr., to take care of his college tuition fees, as well as an equitable distribution of their privately owned properties. It's true what they say. When you love someone, you overlook all of their flaws and focus on how happy they make you. Wendy confirmed this during her interview with Sway from the SiriusXM Sway in the Morning Show. Wendy was asked if they signed a prenup at the beginning of their marriage, and she said, "I didn't think it would end, first of all. And second of all, that is not sexy to introduce paperwork when you are in love with somebody," she explained. No wonder Kevin came with all these ridiculous requests. Although Kevin didn't get all he wanted when the divorce was finalized, he left with something. Wendy paid him $250,000 towards finding a new home, and she also agreed to transfer her $1 million life insurance policy to him in the case she dies before him, although the court gave her the right to reduce it yearly if she wants. Lots of people were not happy about how things turned out and weren't afraid of airing their opinion. A user had this to say: "I've known this cat since we used to hustle together 30 years ago on the streets of Newark, New Jersey. For the life of me, I have never known what Wendy saw in him because it was clear to anyone who got close to him what he was all about. I guess Wendy thought she was either special or she could overcome his indiscretions." A lot of people have watched this relationship from afar, shaking their heads and wondering why. Another user said, "He is a terrible person, never loved her, just used her for the money." But what do you think about this? Do you think that it's all a misconception or the truth? Let us know in the
with the tea, and I got some tea for you today. As you can see in the title, where's Wendy? Like, where's Wendy? The Wendy that we all know and grew to love. Because as you can see by the video I just played, people been playing in Wendy's face. And I just want to pray to make sure that that woman has some type of healing, or how can I say, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it right now. But what I will say is, it's really sad how you can build a whole life for yourself and one thing or one person can come along and snatch it away like it's nothing. Me personally, this woman done beat drugs, beat death threats, because we all remember Wendy on the radio. She wasn't nothing to play with. Okay, she came, she dished out other people's business, and now her business is being dished out, but in a way that is so distasteful. Don't get me wrong, we all go through our own things, but when your things and you're going through them in the public eye, it's embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure Wendy is beyond embarrassed. First of all, she built her name. She built her legacy. She built her franchise. Okay, now, Kevin, I guess, was her partner through it. Yes. So as a woman, you love your partner, you try to groom your partner, and you give unto your partner. But not give unto your partner to where they start taking it as a usage situation, because it got to the point you can't tell me this man was just using her. The love had left years ago. Even though this woman battled with all the things that she battled, one thing she didn't battle with was the love that she had for Kevin Hunter. Okay, at the end of the day, she stood up for that man even throughout her embarrassment, even throughout the things that was coming out on the internet, even throughout her own health scares. She still stood by a person that was standing so far away from her. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, loyalty is a real thing. And it's something that a lot of people don't play by these days. Being loyal to someone means a lot. And she was definitely loyal to this man, where he was showing her no loyalty, just disrespect. How you using your wife's money to go and play whatever it is you choose to play with these women on the side? Have a baby by another woman and then move her 9 miles away from your wife's house and spend your wife's money on the house that she moved in, driving around in luxury cars like y'all just the couple of the whatever millennium year, whatever, but due to the factors of enjoying or off of the factors of somebody else's bread spread. Wendy earned that money. Wendy did not deserve to get treated the way she was treated within this relationship. Y'all have one child. Me, personally, I feel they was even blessed with that child. We all remember what Wendy went through even trying to conceive. So baby Kevin was a blessing, at least to her. Do you understand? Because this man made sure that he did everything that he could, it seemed, to hurt her. Now, I came through with this tea, but this tea here is pretty embarrassing. It's embarrassing, embarrassing, and embarrassing. When you put your love into a person and can't get a pinch of it back. A pinch of it, because it wasn't a pinch of it here. Kevin was showing out. Okay? Everything that you got through this woman. The only thing you could have done was shown her a little respect. I mean, it could have been the least you did. Then, that wasn't enough. The fact that this man had the nerve to go to court to try to file for child support for a 19-year-old child that was still going to be taken care of by his mother anyway. You wasn't paying for no college. Wendy was paying for college. So she could have just continued to pay for college. What did you need to file for child support for college fees? Oh, I know why. To continue to take care of you and your little side, whatever you want to call her. And her as a woman, karma is a mother, because doing to others as you want done to yourself, what you put out there for somebody else will become your own demise. Because if he was able to do it to a woman that did nothing but stand beside him, what makes you any different? I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. So Let's send our prayers out to Miss Wendy Williams. Hopefully, if you see this video, Wendy, just know you got people out here that got your back, and we're hoping that at some point you regain your strength to take care of all this. Because Kevin been playing in your face, Wendy. All right? Kevin definitely played in your face. I can't say nothing else, but he played in your face. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay? Your girl is still on that 100K chase. Make sure you watch my Vlogmas videos that I got going on, because I got that Latte World giveaway. As you can see, I'm pretty sure you can see, I got that Vlogmas giveaway going. Yes, so far we got the Vlogmas Visa gift card for $50. And we had the $100 Cash App, but we done up the ante. You see them bills. You see them bills. We done up the ante. And we may continue to add a little more. So make sure y'all stay tuned to that. Work with me like I'm working with y'all. Your girl is new, doing what I can do. So, let me know. And I'm out. La 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 lattes were a.